everyone. So let's talk about what the difference is with hand taming, bonding, and introduction. Working on hand taming is, for me, it's when you get your guinea pigs used to eating from out of your hand. Now you can do this several different ways. You can physically take your guinea pig out of their home environment, out of their cage, and you can bring them to a more neutral space like another room, or in your living room, in your lap, somewhere that isn't near their space. So this is the guinea pig room. So when I'm working on hand taming, if I do remove my guinea pig out of the cage, I will take them into a whole other room, whether it's the bathroom or maybe it'll be the living room, which is very rare, but sometimes I will do that. Most oftentimes you will see me with a guinea pig in my bedroom or in the bathroom, because that's what's upstairs and more convenient for me. Now, when I'm working on hand taming, usually, for example, when I first got Ramona and Casper, the first day or so, I will pick them up and hold them in my hands right here in the room where they're going to be living. I will hold them for 1 to 3 minutes, no more than that, because I don't want to stress them out. Other than that, the only time they will see my hands enter their cage is when I am topping up hay, refilling water, or spot cleaning their cage. After that, after the 1 to 3 days, I will sometimes take either a piece of carrot, a celery stalk, a lettuce leaf, and I will either put my arm in the cage and just hold it out there for them to sniff and eat, or I will stick it through the bars where they only have to see the food, but my hand is on the outside so that they won't be scared that I'm going to try and hurt them. Naturally, I'm not here to do that. I'm not going to hurt my guinea pigs. But as a prey animal, that's what they're thinking. That's what they are scared of. So that's working on hand taming. Now, bonding, in my perspective, bonding is what you're going to see in the next video clip. Guinea pig taming. Let's talk about it. So what I like to do for guinea pig taming, with any of my guinea pigs, I will take them out into a completely separate room. I will give them something cozy to lay down on, like a cuddle cup or a cuddle sack even. And I will bring them some snacks and give them the opportunity to munch if they want to. So this is Bruno. Bruno I've had for 2 years now, so he is used to me for the most part. But this is still a neutral room for him, so he's not always comfortable in here. So what I do, sometimes I'll record a video, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I will just sit here and talk to him and pet him. But if they raise their nose up in the air, it means that they don't like where you're petting them, and then you should stop. Now, guinea pig bonding is very similar to this. This is what I consider bonding. I am spending time with my guinea pig. I am bonding with him right now. And he's nibbling on his carrots. Well, carrot. Now, if we're talking about new guinea pigs that you've recently got, I won't necessarily do it in this routine. I will still use something like this, or a piece of romaine lettuce, a big leaf, and I will usually stick it through the bars and just hold it there. And eventually they will come and eat from you. But it could take time. It could take quite a long time, in fact. Now, I got 2 new guinea pigs recently. And as much as they are tame in the sense that they will now eat in front of me, they won't necessarily eat from my hand yet. And that is okay. It's a work in progress. So what I will be doing with them, and have been doing with them, is exactly what I'm doing now. I will bond with my guinea pig. And I will bring snacks for them. until they're comfortable with me. But I will not force them to eat if they're not comfortable eating in front of me. You want to be able to have that bond with your guinea pig and be able to tame them so that when you do have to remove them out of the cage for nail trims or at-home health checks, or even to get them in a carrier to go to the vet, you'll be able to do so without a hassle. Now, guinea pig introductions are a whole other subject. Guinea pig introductions is when you introduce guinea pigs to other guinea pigs. A lot of people, and even myself, oftentimes will say a bonding session, because essentially that's kind of what you're doing. You're introducing one or more guinea pigs to one or more guinea pigs, and then they will work out their hierarchy by bonding with each other. So, as much as it's very similar, it's also very different. So right now, what we're doing is we're bonding together. I'm bonding with you and sharing my experience with all of you, and we're spending time and bonding with Bruno. But let's go see if I can get one of the new girls to come out and share some time with us. So right now, here we go, we have Ramona. Ramona is one of the new girls. It's okay. You want some carrot? You want to hold your carrot? Look at their little pawsy. It's so cute. Do you like your head scritches? Oh, yes. You like head scritches. I know you do. I know you do. So, even if she doesn't eat in front of us, we're still bonding together. We're still spending time together. She's still getting accustomed to my scent, my smell, the sound of my voice. Isn't that right, Ramona? It's okay. Now, sometimes, once I'm very comfortable with the guinea pig and they're comfortable with me, sometimes I'll even take them onto my bed. But not that often. Because I like to keep my space as my space. But this is a neutral space for all piggies. This is where I do my health checks on them. This is where we usually do nail trims. Although lately I've switched to doing it in the bathroom because there's better lighting. But this is a neutral piggy territory. And so, she might not be eating, but we're still spending time together. We're still bonding. And by doing this, I'm also working on taming her. Because she's learning that my touch isn't going to hurt her. That I'm not going to eat her. I'm not going to hurt her. We're just going to be loved on. Yeah? We're going to love on you. You want some carrot? You want some carrot? No? Do you want some greens? You want some greens? Let's see if she'll eat any of the greens. You can tell she's thinking about it. go ahead. It's okay. It's okay, beautiful girl. I apologize if you hear that in the background. I forgot to mute my computer, so I have Scotty's animals playing in the background. But yeah, this is taming. It's, you know, it takes practice. It takes time. Oh, are you munching? Good girl. Look at that. She's starting to eat some greens. Yeah. It's a good girl, Ramona. Now this is a huge step for us because I've only had Ramona and Casper for 1 week. And she's letting me pet her, and she's eating in front of me, like directly in front of me. And let's see if she'll eat it with me holding it. Continue petting her. It keeps running away from you. We'll put it there. And right there. It's a good girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Want that part? There. I'll put it right in front of her. It's okay. So if I'm petting her, she's eating. But when I stop petting her, it's like she stops eating. It's such a weird observation, eh? So this is how I work on my hand taming. They need to be used to being taken out of their cage for at-home health checks. So I take them here and I'll have snacks for them. Do you want some carrot? You don't want carrot? That's okay, you don't have to have carrot. That's a good girl. Mama's so proud. Yeah. Mama's so proud. Oh, yes. Yeah, Mama's so proud. You're so beautiful. And I love you so much, Ramona. Anyways, I don't want this video to be any longer than it has to be. So I hope the definitions of taming, bonding, and introducing or introductions has helped you learn something, and I hope that you can try this with your new guinea pigs. But don't feel bad if they don't start eating in front of you right away. Don't feel bad if they're very squirmy and they don't want to, be out in the open. These girls happen to have come from a situation where they were handled quite frequently prior, so that has been a huge help. But I do have very skittish guinea pigs that, in order for me to be able to hold them, I have to have them in what I like to call a bonding sack. But we will talk to you all in the next video. Bye! Until next time. Okay, so now that you've seen what my version of bonding is, let's talk a little more about introductions. In my mind, introductions is when you're gonna introduce one set of guinea pigs or one guinea pig to another guinea pig or another set of guinea pigs to make a bigger herd. That is best done in a neutral space outside of their permanent cages. That can be discussed in a later video. I believe I've done videos about that, but not fully in depth, so we can discuss that at a later time. However, that's what I believe introductions are, is when you introduce guinea pig to guinea pig, and then they work together and form a bond so that they can live together. So although a lot of people in the guinea pig community, including myself, will talk about bonding rules and procedures, you can't bond guinea pigs. I personally cannot bond Ramona and Casper to this herd. I can introduce them together, and they have to work out their hierarchy and bond with one another. That's how that works. So anyway, if you have any further questions, comment them down below. I will answer them in the comments, or even possibly create a new video if I feel it's needed. I hope you learned something from this, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye everyone, until next time.